Andres Lomeli from Kimball is moving on to the Brooks National Championships, December 13th, Balboa Park in San Diego, because of his top 4 finish. It's 10th is as good as first today. Obviously, I know you always want number 1. You've had a couple of agonizing 2s and 3s, but today 4 is perfect to keep the journey going. Keep one of the greatest seasons ever by a Sac Joaquin section athlete. Certainly, you are an absolute legend in any sport at Kimball. What's in your heart right now, man?
Just pure excitement, like relief, a lot of relief, and just a lot of excitement. I'm just trying to soak up the moment right now. I mean, like you said, right now, I feel like I'm always getting second or third, and I'm always like, I missed NXM by like 5 seconds last week. I missed the state title by like less than 2 seconds, and it finally clicked today, and I had a good race, and I'm going to nationals, and I'm just really excited for the experience that week, and I'm just so happy right now.
Your familiarity here, whether it finishes on the grass or on the track, whether it's 3 miles or 5K, bless you. You understand the hills, Andres, much more so than a lot of the athletes coming from Utah and Wyoming and Arizona. How important was that for you? It's probably, most significantly, summiting Reservoir and coming down, just to make sure that you were in the position that you wanted to be.
Yeah, I mean, first off in hills, I think even though I live like 5-6 hours away from here, I think I've experienced this course. I've been running here once or twice a year ever since my sophomore year. And, I mean, I know I live in the middle of the valley, but 15 minutes. If I make a 15-minute drive, I'm at where I do my hill training called Brushy Peak. I do a lot of hills there about every week, sometimes twice a week. And I'm really confident in my hill training. Coming into today, I knew that the hills would be my advantage. I'd rather have it here than on a flat course. So I really use my hills to my advantage, just focus on relaxing on the hills and just sitting on someone, and so I have a lot of after.
She finished 11th,
just in terms of, I mean, we talked about like the mental and emotional reset after last week, because you are every bit as worthy of the 5 guys that are up there to be in Oregon. But like I was saying, the same thing to Blake Bay. It's like there is an opportunity, and every time that you have had an opportunity, that you take advantage of that opportunity. But what was that like in the space in between? Just in terms of, did you feel like that there needed to be any more physical work? And I mean, I know you're always gonna train, but like, obviously so much is geared toward the peak at Woodward Park for the state final. So what was that reset like for you mentally and emotionally, Andres?
Yeah, it is pretty draining, especially because I train for state and I train to peak at state. So having to keep on running after state, it is pretty draining physically, but also mentally. I came to state not thinking I wouldn't qualify at NXN. So to not qualify, I was kind of shocked and just kind of a confused state. And I'd be lying if I didn't say that this whole week I was just caring a lot about this race, because I was kind of just not really looking forward to this, not really caring too much about it. But it wasn't until a few days ago I was like, there's an opportunity, this is just gonna be as great as NXN, if not better. If I qualify and meet so many great people, I'm gonna have a lot of fun. So I've really just been trying to really dial in, work hard now, so I can really have a lot of fun next week.
And to that point, this is, whether it's Brooks, whether it's Foot Locker, Champ Sports, East Bay, whether it's been in Orlando, Florida, San Diego, California, it'll certainly be in San Diego, California, Balboa Park, December 30th. It's the longest running high school national championship, the most prestige attached to it. The fact that Andres Lomeli is going to represent Kimball, in California, at such a remarkable, respected, prestigious event, how validating and affirming is that, not only for what you've done this year, but your entire career?
No, yeah, it's amazing. Right now, I don't even have a care in the world of NXN, so I'm a Brooks guy now, and it's just so exciting. Just looking back, I've been seeing ever since I was a freshman all the guys that qualified for here, and I always see them as a superstar. And now that I got 4th here, and it doesn't feel like I'm on their level, but I basically am, and it just feels so awesome that I've been able to do that in my time at Kimball, and yeah.
Well, you're on anybody and everybody's level in California and the United States, validated again today. Wishing you all the best, safe travels back home, and I look forward to seeing you being able to tackle Balboa Park and that monster hill there, which I know that you will be strong enough to endure at the Brooks National Championships. Well deserved and well done.
Thank you.